that out of your system then against Stoke, because you obviously started so well and then just, you know.
Yeah. I mean, we, as you said, we started for 20 minutes. We played really well and took off from the Chelsea game, and then whether we got into a mode and thought that was going to be enough. And to be fair to Stoke, I said after the game we were second best after that, and we never deserved anything from the game. And sometimes you come away from a game, you think, how have we lost that last Sunday? Such, you didn't have to be Einstein to stand there and think we never performed to win that. You've got to let it go. You've got to let the result go. As I said before, I try and, whether you win, lose or draw, just try and dwell on it a little and then move on.
But there's got to be, I'm guessing with a result like that, there's a consequence, isn't there? What consequence are your players going to see? I mean, could you make changes, or what, you know, you put them through something this week, or what would you do?
No, we'd a chat and told them my feelings on it as well. And I think, to be fair to the lads, they've trained good this week, so there's no hangover of it. As I said to them, you've got to let it go. But we're a team where we have to be being right on it every game, or else that can happen to you. And we fell below the standard we've set in the last few weeks. To be fair, if somebody said to me I took 6 out of 9 at 3 home games, I'd have took it. Probably not that way around, and because everybody would have thought Chelsea would have beaten us. So if you look at it like that, then it's not a bad return, but it's just the way it happened.
Yeah, it's probably why it was harder to take, isn't it? Cause
yeah.
Because you had 2 games before like that. But you got players in the wings, haven't you? I mean, you haven't seen the likes of Luna, Hellenius, Tonev, and particularly like Matthew Lowton. What's happened to him? Because he just seems to, they seem to have disappeared.
No, Bakuna, I think, has been playing really well. As I said, I don't think any has done ourselves a justice the way we played on Saturday. But I think Leo's been playing well, and he's come up with some vital goals. Matty's still in the reckoning of things, as is everybody else you've mentioned there. So it's just we try and pick a team that we think might win as a game and might create things. So that's what I try and do.
Yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it? Because you're right, you couldn't not have those goals, but then Matt's crossing, he's probably one of the best crossers in the team, isn't he?
He puts a good ball in, but I said I can just be honest with people and try and pick a team that I think will win a game. I said Leo's form's been really good of late, and he wasn't the only one that fell below his standards last week. We all did, and we get punished.
So what do you say to him going into this then at Old Trafford? Because it's an unusual situation. People can, there's all sorts of statistics. I think Villa have only won there once in 30 years, but this, well, you tell me, is this Old Trafford how you would have, set up before, when Ferguson was there?
I think there's a lot of stuff getting thrown at David up there, and some of it's way over the top. Some of the things whoever was going into Manchester United at the start of the season was always going to find it difficult, because they've had an incredible amount of success over 20 odd year period, and that's when it's not there, it probably feels like a double hit. But when you look at their side and their players, I was up there the other night watching them, and they've still got some great players, Manchester United. It's not as if the lads have become poor players overnight. Okay, they've been beat pretty heavily with their bitter rivals, which is never nice. They've got a massive game against us, and they've got a massive game against Bayern. But football's like that. It's really unpredictable. But they've had dominance of years and years. But it's a game that we're going to go and try and win. And everybody knows our away form and the way we play. We can create and try and score. But we'll go and try and win.
The way they played the other night, I mean, it looked perfect the way the Villa counter, doesn't it? I mean, you look like you could, hit them hard.
Yeah, but the other night they were up against Manchester City, who are, on that night I thought were excellent. The other night, but a different game for Manchester United. It's no other rivals they're playing against. It's a team lower than them on the table. Like I said, a lot of our performances, our best performance this year has been away from home, in the way we play. So, as I said, we'll go there and try and win.